seasons are a-changing. We are heading from fall into winter, and that is always a great time to add new seasonal recipes to your collection, to experiment with new recipes, try new techniques, and if you're already in your personal chef business, to offer a new seasonal menu list to your meal prep service clients. Here are entrees that I'm offering right now, why they're great, how you can tweak them if you have a specialty, or just add them to your collection or use them as inspiration for your own. First of all, pot roast. What could be more comforting in wintertime than pot roast? Plus, depending on how you prepare it, it can be a complete dish, so not even needing any additional sides. It can be so easy to make it keto, paleo, gluten-free, and you can even do a vegan or vegetarian style pot roast by using big portobello mushrooms or jackfruit, or if you like it, Gardein beefless tips or something like that. In any of these, pot roast or warm, comforting braised dishes like this are perfect for winter and a good technique to master and a good thing to offer your clients at this time of year that you might not be offering them in August, right? Another fun thing about these is that depending on the client, or if you're practicing doing this for yourself at home, you can leverage this into two dishes like beef enchiladas or barbecue beef sandwiches if the client likes those. And you can do this any type of pot roast and you can do a pot roast in the oven, on the stovetop, in a pressure cooker, in a slow cooker. So versatile. Next up, tilapia with olive relish. This, of course, can be done with any kind of seafood if tilapia is not your jam or if your client doesn't like it. You can do chicken. Again, you can do this with a vegetarian protein. The nice thing about this relish is it's bright with lemon and briny olives, which is great. It really punches up those blander proteins like mild white fish or chicken breast or tofu or anything like that. Now the great thing too about this one is the topping is different, an olive relish, but it's not so weird that clients are going to be really turned off by it. Unless of course they don't like olives, but then you know what I mean here. Next up, speaking of enchiladas, cheese enchiladas with ranchero sauce, a fantastic vegetarian option and also just a solid meatless dish to offer. This is a great recipe that fans of Mexican food love. It's great for kids if you're cooking for families, and it's vegetarian if you substitute out for the chicken broth, right? This is actually how I order cheese enchiladas when I get them at a restaurant, because usually cheese enchiladas come with chili con carne, which is a tomato-based sauce with a little ground beef in it. I'm not a fan. I much prefer this ranchero sauce, which is tomato based, but it has some bell pepper, onion, and spices in it. You can leave it chunky with the veggies or blend it to make a thicker, smooth sauce. This is a really nice break to offer to clients too from all the holiday style food they might be having. Speaking of holiday style food, what would I be doing if I didn't offer you something to do with that leftover turkey? And that would be a turkey Florentine bake. So this is a fantastic thing either to use up that leftover turkey or to, again, if you're cooking for a client, doubling up cooked chicken and using this cooked chicken in this dish, or for you, it's a great dish to use with rotisserie chicken. That's just a couple reasons that I love this. But also at this time of year, it doesn't have any of the typical holiday herbs like thyme and sage. So again, it's a different flavor. It's a comforting, warm mix of turkey, spinach, and a creamy sauce with a crunchy bread topping. Again, it's super easy to sub out the bread for something gluten-free, to skip it and add extra cheese if you're keeping it paleo or keto. You can use a dairy substitute. You can use a vegetarian protein substitute. You're getting the drift here, right? This is how thinking like this can get you inspired just by the idea of the dish, the flavor profile, the cooking technique, the style, instead of immediately discounting it because it doesn't fit into your specialty. This is how you can really expand your recipe collection quickly. Nothing, too, is going to grow your confidence and your skills like actually practicing a personal chef service, also known as meal prep services, for yourself exactly like you're going to do for a paying client. Step by step, I will walk you through everything from choosing the recipes to packaging it up and putting it in the fridge. There's a link below for my free guide on how to do meal prep services, and you can do it for yourself just like you would for a client. Because I'm telling you, the clients are out there and they're hungry for what you're cooking. That's 4 examples of fantastic dishes that you can be incorporating into either your practice if you're getting ready to start your cooking business, or growing your recipe collection, or right in your business for current personal chef clients who you just want to offer a refresh of some new options on your menu list. Again, you should always be growing your recipe collection, always be mastering new techniques, whether you're working on sauteing chicken breasts, grilling pork tenderloin, whether you're practicing at home, whatever you're doing. When you're practicing at home, you want to be mindful of how long is it taking? Does this recipe reheat well? Do you need to undercook the pasta a little bit? What is the best way to reheat this dish? These are all the things that you can experiment with on your own to improve your skills, master your recipes, and get ready. If you need more practice, or if you're just getting introduced to meal prep services for clients, there's a link right by this video where you can download my free guide that walks you through planning it, making your list, shopping it, cooking it, packaging it, putting it all in the fridge. Get the practice on, because I'm telling you, the clients are out there and they're hungry for what you're cooking.